fans, it's the Pokemerican here, bringing you a Wi-Fi battle on Pokemon Showdown. Tonight I'm battling my good friend Peep911, and we're about to get into it. So I start out with the Kecleon, and he has a Butterfree. I'm going to go with the Sucker Punch. Well, I have a feeling you're going to try to boost his stats. So I'm going to go ahead and switch into the Talonflame and then get that priority Brave Bird. So he does go for the Quiver Dance, but I'm not too worried about it because I have priority Brave Bird, and hopefully it gets off before the speed boost. Tonight's shameless plug of the evening comes to you from Quarters, the American currency. It's worth 25 cents, and there's 4 of them in $1, so pretty convenient. If you don't have quarters, you should get some. Alright, so he goes out with the Regirock, and there's not much I can do with my Talonflame, so I'm going to switch into, I think I'm going to switch into Kingdra here, and hopefully get a couple of waterfalls off. Regirocks are so bulky, they're hard to do anything with. Kingdra isn't bad when it comes to bulkiness either, so I'm going to go with the waterfall, and hopefully that's super effective. Even though it is a physical attack, will do some damage. So he goes ahead and switches into Victory Bell. Not much I can do there. It really doesn't do too much damage. Victory Bell being a grass type. So I think I'm gonna. I'm so pissed off that didn't work that I'm gonna fly into an Outrage here, start racking up some damage. So he's gonna get some health back from the Giga Drain, but being a dragon type, Kingdra, that wasn't super crazy effective, so I'm going to go Outrage again and hopefully take this Victory Bell out. We're just chilling here. Kingdra's moving around, and outspeed the Victory Bell, get the Outrage off, get some health back from the leftovers, and it's looking pretty good. So he sends back out Regirock, and now I'm locked into Outrage and I can't switch out. So I doubt this is going to do too much damage, and then I'm going to be confused afterwards. And so he played that off perfectly. So now I'm parafused, and it's going to be hard for me to get a move off. So he probably has Earthquake on the Regirock, so sending out my Roserade to try to match up the grass type would be a bad idea. But I should switch out. Now, Mesprit has Energy Ball, and it's pretty defensive, so and its special attack is high. I think it's going to be my best bet because Kingdra's just not going to be able to get a move off. So he goes for the Drain Punch, which is not very effective because Mesprit's a Psychic type, and then I get to go to the Energy Ball. So this is a good look for me as long as he doesn't switch out. So he goes for Thunder Wave again. My entire team is going to be paralyzed and slow as shit. So unless he switches out, so he goes for the rest. And I don't know if he's going to have Sleep Talk on here, but he eats a berry and wakes right back up. So I'm paralyzed, can't move. He's at full health. I'm not sure if I should rack up some Calm Minds and try to get my special attack up, because 3 Energy Balls isn't going to be enough to take this guy out. So I get the Calm Mind up, I don't get the Parahacks, restore some health with leftovers. I think this is going to work. So I'm going to start going for Energy Balls now, and hopefully my Energy Balls are enough to take him out. Energy Balls. Hope everyone's having a nice relaxing week before Christmas, getting some time off work, getting to chill with the family. You're going to go ahead and switch into Zapdos, which is a great move because the grass type attack isn't going to do anything. I'm going to go into Psychic. I'm not sure how especially defensive Zapdoses are, and whatever he switches into is going to take his a Psychic right to the face. So he goes into Slacking. The Psychic doesn't do as much damage as I would have liked, and these Slackings are so powerful, and he's going to outspeed me. And there's not much I have that's defensive enough to take a straight up hit from this monster. So I think I'm going to stay in here, go for a Sidekick. And the Double Edge does not kill me. He loses damage and takes the Sidekick. I live it with 2% health. That was incredible. So I'm going to get some health back to due to the leftovers. Now Zapdos is extremely fast. This is that's the end of Mess Spirit. So you get a free switch into Zapdos, and they don't really have anything that matches up to it. I'm trying to look here. I guess the best thing I would have is Talonflame and get that priority Brave Bird. It's going to take a lot of recoil, but it won't be enough to take it out. So priority Brave Bird should do quite a bit of damage, unless he switches into Regirock, and then I'm just wasting my time. So I'm guessing, pretty smart. He's probably going to switch into Regirock, and I forgot that Flying type does shit against Electric. I get paralyzed and I get Thunderbolted. That was an idiot mistake on my part, and I deserve to lose my Talonflame to that. I'm sending him a message, just letting him know that that was a stupid mistake on my part. And that might be the decider of the match. So I have Kecleon. Hopefully I can get a Sucker Punch off and do a little bit of damage to Zapdos, who's just wrecking my team. I'll probably get paralyzed. I think that ability is static. Yeah, it must be physical contact. I think it's a 30% chance to paralyze the attacking Pokemon. So. We're just going to start the timer here because, oh, there we go. And it failed. So he Toxics me. My Sucker Punch doesn't work. He's probably not going to go for an attacking move because he might just let the poison kill me off. I don't even know if I should go for the Sucker Punch. I'm going to set up Stealth Rocks, and the rest of my team is not so but so fucked. So against the Zapdos, he can Roost, and I can just die to Toxic Poisoning, and this is awful. I do have Shadow Snake, which isn't going to do anything, and he can just Roost and let me die to my Toxic damage. So I'm hoping he doesn't have a Flying type attack on this Zapdos. I think he's shown Thunderbolt, Roost, and Thunderbolt, Roost, and Toxic. So if he doesn't have a Flying type attack, Roserade might be the perfect thing to kind of combat this. I'm just living on borrowed time right now because this Toxic damage is going to take me out along with that Thunderbolt, and he can just Roost. I'm going to put him to sleep. I don't think I'm going to outspeed it, and if he has a Flying type attack, I'm done for. So if not, I can send out Kingdra and get a couple Outrages out. I'm going to send out this rock fighting Terrakion, and it's going to go straight to sleep. Now I'm going to get some health back due to the Giga Drain, and it's a pretty cool break on my part. I'm guessing he didn't want the Zapdos to get put to sleep, so I'm going to switch into Zapdos again. He saw me as a misclick, and I kind of figured because that was a good matchup for him. But misclicks happen, and it suck, but it's kind of how the game goes. I'm telling him I misclick all the time, which is true. I got fat fucking fingers. So just, really affects how the mouse works, I guess. So he sends out Regirock, which is the matchup I wanted. So I get to Giga Drain. Actually, does it have, what abilities? So it probably has Clear Body, so I can't put it to sleep. So I'm just going to Giga Drain, and it's super effective, does a shit ton of damage. I'm going to be slower than it, but he's probably going to switch into Zapdos and take this Giga Drain pretty well, outspeed me, and if he has a Flying type attack, then I'm fucked. Nutso butso. So Roserade, coming in, doing work with the Giga Drains and, you know, taking out the rock type Pokemon. Uh, this is not the team I would have chosen if I had to pick a random team. It seems like every time I get a random team, I get Kecleon, and I know some people use them to their fullest abilities, but I'm just not that kind of guy. So the Regirock faints to the Giga Drain. I get a lot of I get Black Sludge and the Zapdos. I forgot I put out the Stealth Rock, so that helps me quite a bit. I'm gonna put him to sleep because if he starts roosting, then I'm in trouble. There's really nothing. Maybe a couple outrages. So I'm and I get the Parahacks. I doubt, just from what I've seen, that he has um, a flying type attack. And I can always rest Roserade and take a couple of those Thunderbolts and get rid of this paralysis. So he's asleep, and I'm going to go to sleep now and get rid of this paralysis. So, and I get the Parahacks, so I'm already one behind on the sleep hacks. And finally get to sleep, heals my paralysis. I'm just going to sleep powder him again. He does the U-turn and does 25%. So I'm going to wake up before this makes me faint, and I'm going to put him to sleep. So this should be when I wake up. He gets the U-turn off. It's going to do 25%, knock me below half, and I'll put him to sleep and switch into Kingdra and start racking up some outrages, and hopefully it'll be powerful enough to take Zapdos out. It's 3-1 right now, but I'm still kind of worried. He's using the Zapdos really well in his strategy. And that was a critical hit U-turn, so luck of all luck. So I'm going to switch out into Kingdra. He said, "This is how I die." I'm going to tell him I'm not sure about that because crazier things have happened. I have notoriously bad luck with hacks and things like that. Chances are I'll be paralyzed 3 turns in a row, so just watch. But I'm going to go for the outrage. And so he's asleep. I go for the outrage. You get the first one off. It does 50%, and he recovers using using his leftovers. So it's not. He wakes up, gets a roost. I get the outrage again. He's gonna recover, and I'm parafused. So big mistake on my part. If I send the Roserade out, it can take a U-turn, but I can't. He's going to get 2 attacks off. So I'm going to go into Scizor and try to get... it doesn't have a flying type attack, so the bug typing isn't going to be terrible. I'm going to try to rack up a couple Swords Dances here. I'm going to Mega Evolve. It's immune to Toxic because it's Steel. So I'm feeling confident that this is going to be the matchup that I want. I'm going to knock off those leftovers, which is going to help me in the long term because it keeps on, with the roosts and leftovers, it's really hard to get health down. He uses Thunderbolt, and that does a lot more damage than I wanted it to do. So, Bullet Punch, Steel, Technician Boost. I don't want to take a chance. Knockoff's going to be my best option. Get those leftovers over. I'm already 3 by attack. I'm going to live this next Thunderbolt unless there's a critical hit. And we'll see where it goes from here. So use Thunderbolt. I live it, 15% health, and with the boosted knockoff, it's enough to take him out. So thank you for watching, everyone. Please subscribe if you enjoyed, and click that thumbs up button, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.